Whoa, it's Scorch!
The obviously rigged clapping session. It kills me.
Hey, but you know what? At least we don't have to use automated claps.
Automated claps, right? Hey, you know what? Welcome. Did you miss us, huh? Mike, you can go to 2 if you want. Welcome to,
thank you.
sure,
Go
thank you.
wide.
Welcome to Scorch's PFG-TV. We're back. Yeah, you know what?
We're here.
But we explained, though. We had a couple of weeks off, but we explained. Valentine's Day we wanted off because Megan's got people. I had Mike. Raiden and his family got people. Yeah. So we took Valentine's Day off.
Yeah.
We've
got time. Let's just say we've got time going.
Why did we take the 21st off? I was thinking about that today, and for the life of me.
The 21st?
Yeah.
There was something happening in the basement.
There was a scheduling conflict.
Here, right at the Brick House. But to give it up for Brick House, by the way. So. And last week, it just turned out that there was another scheduling conflict there at the Brick House.
That's right.
So,
a lot of things happening on Fridays.
This time, we're not going to give it up for them because we were expecting a show last week, but you know what you guys did, the Decadent Cabaret, another huge success for Brick House. So yeah, you can give it up for that. 40-something bands. Yeah, you know.
40 bands.
That's crazy.
It's amazing. Today, I want to explain a couple things about the show. We hide nothing.
We're starting off like this.
We hide nothing, okay?
Sure.
We broke a pedestal. What do you call those things?
I'm sorry.
What did we break the? What is that called?
Tripod.
We broke the tripod 7 shows ago, something like that.
We've been limping along, and then somebody stole.
Somebody stole our. Our like tripod prosthesis.
Broke it.
Our prosthetic tripod that we had. So today, only because we're very honest about crap, right? The show right now
is so Jimmy rigged. It's
right now, our camera 2 is sitting on a lunch table from a cafeteria.
Folding craft table.
Which is on top of that has a Rubbermaid bin.
Yep, storage container.
On top of that is a milk pail.
Pot. Yep.
Pail. And on top of that is camera 2. Give it up.
Camera 2 doing its
It's
job.
steady. We actually, Raiden, full disclosure, we were just discussing. Raiden has 2 hands. He's getting paid. He can just camera this.
You may see.
So you're lucky.
You may
You
see
got
a
out of
mobile
this.
camera here.
Yeah, but that could be a shaky shot. He's 16 years old. I know those 2 hands are busy at 16. Hey, y'all know Megan? Give it up for Megan, ladies and gentlemen. That's our pal Megan. Hell yeah. Today on the show, how you doing, by the way? It's been a long time.
Yeah, give it up for Mike Snow, too. Give it up for Mike Snow.
Yeah.
He has nothing to do.
Who
He's
are
the
all
other
these
guy.
other people?
I'll get to you when it's time.
Okay, can I just say something? I don't like Mike being back in the place he was
before. You were there last time,
You used to be here. I don't know if you remember. You were here.
Yeah, I was on the left a little bit, but I'm going to tell you with the arrival today.
Oh, well, that's fine. I'm just saying I don't really like you where you are.
I don't like it here
either. It used to be like clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am.
So how's Megan doing? Good. How's life in the orchestra, in the orchard?
Orca whale? I love an orca whale.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And how's Mike doing?
Mike's doing great.
Hi, Mike. I like your hat, Mike.
Mike is doing great.
Mike is
embracing the new life.
We're going to be calling Raiden out. And not even calling him out. Raiden got a cool new freaking haircut.
And Mike got a cool new hat. Everybody's looking different.
And because today is the you can't argue with days. I want to talk about Raiden's haircuts. Sure. We can't argue with that. But so the other day, me and Mike were on the road. We're on a road
Is that what
trip.
it was?
I got my Jeep out thanks to, hey, Raiden, can you get it?
Something in Mondovi, Wisconsin.
Nelson Repair in Mondovi,
Nelson Repair.
Nelson Repair, oh.
In Mondovi. Oh,
Josh Nelson is the man.
Can you get a close-up of that? Raiden's zooming in.
Camera 1, stand by.
Please hold.
Mike's not ready to jump on set.
No, I'm just trying to, I'm trying to see you guys.
Here and everything.
I know, I like that.
Oh, stop.
All right.
Oh, I'm so shitty.
Moving away.
Okay, so
it's brand new.
Nelson Repair, thank you so much for the sweatshirt. But I got to tell you, him and Justin at Fry Automotive. What was their side name they have?
It used to be City Limits.
Okay. They took my Jeep. Remember, the whole thing started, and I'm over here now.
I think all Jeeps have a DEF auto.
Yeah, but I mentioned it to Mike. My Jeep wobble started. If you remember, I was coming to your camp to see you. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was like
2 summers ago.
Yeah, a long time ago.
And I took a turn, and that's how long it's taken for it to really go that bad. I took a turn to go to Megan's camp, and all of a sudden my Jeep was just shaking like a son of a bitch. I couldn't believe it. And I couldn't make it to the camp, and it took all this long to really crap the bed. We took it out yesterday for a ride. Mike, you can come out up here now because we got the shot too.
On my way.
Bring that with you.
We took it out yesterday for a ride to test it because they fixed everything.
Yes.
And just
Everything.
everything.
Everything. We told Josh to make it 100%.
My Jeep right now is running better than it ran when it was a brand new Jeep. It's running so freaking good.
Don't jinx
No.
it.
So yesterday,
That's great.
me and Mike, I was like, hey, let's go out. It was snowing out. You know, it was kind of a crappy day. Let's test this thing out. Let's
You
go
have
out.
4-wheel drive in that bad boy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good four-wheel
nice.
drive too.
Okay,
Really
yeah,
good
yeah.
four-wheel drive. So we go out onto this road, and we were driving.
road?
We're not sure yet.
Okay.
We go out, and all of a sudden we're on this thing, and it didn't say no motor vehicles,
Right.
but it said
There was an awful lot of tiny signs.
it said ATVs and snowmobiles, and yeah, little tiny stop signs and yield signs.
I can 100%
And
verify
here-
we were not on a road.
Here's me, but
We were
but
on a snowmobile trail in a Jeep.
the GPS
Did you smoke?
the GPS sent us all the way through to Route 10.
Yeah.
Well,
It was like,
thank
I
goodness.
give up.
6 miles, something like that.
Well, your Jeep is very tiny, so that's fine.
It
You're
fit
okay.
on the roads, but man, we were just like, oh, there's no cops coming, so we're thinking
Well,
like,
yeah, because you're not on the road.
I was looking for drones and
Cops don't go there.
because we
honey.
just figured that like it looked like a road to us.
we
but-
actually passed this pavilion.
So you all would know this.
I know that I was at for another.
Yeah, I remember. I forgot about that,
fundraiser.
right? Yeah.
Not in a vehicle.
Not in a vehicle.
ATV.
Yeah.
Yeah, run. Yeah. So we
So-
were at that pavilion.
What would the fine be
there was no
at that
cars.
point?
All of it.
Or no, could we have convinced a cop at that point that it
Oh,
didn't say
yeah.
no
Well,
motor
the funny
vehicles?
thing about Wisconsin
Just don't
is
smell
when
the-
it's
just don't
snowing,
smell the
you
Jeep.
could get away with anything.
Right,
I mean,
right.
honestly, being
We
a-
also ended up in someone's
Somebody's
front
driveway,
yard.
somebody's front yard. Yeah, I forgot
Because the
about
road
that.
just kind of disappeared.
and then there was a
Yeah.
house there.
When we go on our
corner.
special business meetings on the road,
We have to have business
Okay.
meetings twice a day.
on the
That's how
road,
business works.
we have business meetings on the road.
That's how business works.
Well, this one business meeting, all of a sudden we took and we crossed like a main, like a F or X or something. It was a main,
real road.
a main
You
county
went on a
road.
real
Yeah.
road.
Yeah.
And all of a
As
sudden,
long
like
as I don't see corn stubble, I'm fine.
it just looked like
under the snow.
it just looked like it
No,
was
not
another
right.
road. All of a sudden, we see like grandma coming out of the house with like
With a
pan-
shotgun.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say waving a frying pan.
And
at
then another time, me and Mike were trying to find this road. I'm going to bring up an X very quick. It's valid. It's valid to the story
you.
though. Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
A few years ago, it's called what? Stony Point. What did it end up being called?
Straw Hill Boat Landing.
Okay,
Is that
Straw Hill.
what you're referring to?
Yes.
Okay.
Straw Hill Boat Landing.
Stony Creek. So
There's a boat landing. Okay. That.
we had another name for it. But
I went there with an ex, okay,
Oh, yeah.
and it was cool. We got lost on another business ride back then.
Without Mike. Okay,
No, without
Mike's
Mike.
not
No,
here.
Mike didn't
Okay.
even know.
No.
Okay,
Right, okay.
No,
but
but I
we
have to
took.
live up to that
It was
deal.
by the Springbrook Town Hall. I know that by whatever road that is, TX, whatever,
can't even be
and
a road.
Springbrook Town Hall. We took some from me and the ex. We took some road. We ended up at this boat landing, where in essence we looked it up. Somebody got. We'll just say deposited there. yes.
Deposited there
Somebody got
after a
deposited there
rough night. We'll just say that.
after a rough night.
Alive or dead?
Well, okay, Megan, over
yeah,
1,000 questions. Yes, he was murdered and dumped in there, and they made it into a boat ramp.
Most people give
we
them
were
to
trying
the
to
pigs.
be
Okay.
Pigs eat
politically
everything.
correct.
So-
okay, I need to keep up with the story.
So-
Windows 95.
So one day, it was a little bit.
311.
One day in the wintertime,
Yeah.
me and the ex went back over because it was a cool ride.
Okay.
We went
Oh,
back
yeah,
over
really
there.
cool.
No,
Carcass
wait a
and all.
second. Wait, you can understand this
Yeah,
soon.
there's
Mike
just one.
understands it now.
Okay.
We went back again, and there was a big hill. I mean, you can go to the boat. Get into the boat area. The boat launch is nothing. It's a big. You would never know it's a farm road. You would never right. You would never know it's a road. It's right.
Yeah.
It is. It's in the middle of a cornfield.
Sure, yeah.
But it's a road, but it's in the middle of a cornfield.
Yeah, it's for boat landing only.
Yeah.
I mean, not all day.
And so we're driving, and all of a sudden we said, "Oh, look! There's a hill that goes up." Well, one day we went up to beautiful, and we'll get into that in a second. Beautiful,
Not me.
beautiful.
We're still on.
No,
the
we're
X.
still on the X.
Nitrogen on the X,
Well,
got it.
me and the ex went there one day in a snowstorm.
Yeah.
Well, the ex's car rolled back down the
Oh,
hill,
she's a doofus.
and we ended up in like almost over a cliff,
First time in Wisconsin, I remember the
okay,
day. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Now, And it was just a big mess. I mean, it was a mess.
Oh, yeah.
So the other day, me and Mike, we were looking for it because I got my new Jeep, and I'm like, let's try this.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's find this thing.
Rendezvous. Got
Did
it.
we find it?
Did you find it?
Well, how about this?
Well, no, you were on a fucking snowmobile
No, wait a sec.
trail.
No, wait. Mike says,
Same day.
because I told him at the top of this hill was a beautiful, really, and it's beautiful.
A lookout.
There's a cemetery, and it's just a.
They got close.
It's a beautiful, right? It's a beautiful cemetery. It's just a beautiful thing. So Mike says, "Oh, this road isn't good," because we got to the hill, right? We took some other road, and we got to the end. The road was one of our roads that we were just on. This snow trail, right? Bump it, bump it, bump it, bump. All of a sudden, the roadway is breaking and falling apart, right? And I see us going down.
You see us going around a mountain, like in that curve,
and
in a
going-
horse-drawn carriage.
and going down a hill,
Really
right?
fast on
Yes.
2 wheels.
And going down the hill. Then Mike realized, because I didn't, because we had a business meeting.
Because you were high.
Mike,
Got it.
no, we had
Check.
a business meeting. Mike realized
It doesn't affect him.
that, hey, I think we're at the top of your hill.
We were going.
We
the
were
opposite
going down
way.
the other
You know
way.
me coming in the back.
We went the opposite way, so we found that hill again.
I don't, but I do now.
But was it not like the first one day we went there, and I so you'd be proud of me. I opted not to go up the
Yes.
hill.
This.
Were you not proud of
Well,
me?
yeah, you probably had PTSD.
Oh, that was
The day
the other
before or
day.
2 days ago?
Well, no, yeah, 2 days ago.
There's a
there
lot
was,
of stories happening here right
No,
now.
it was the same ride, I think, or maybe not. But there was a PTSD trigger moment that, no, me.
Oh, Mike, yeah.
Yikes. Did you leave him on the side of the road? Well,
No.
No,
he's not. Here
no.
he
He
is.
he took it to heart. He actually did.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations.
He can
I'm
be
sorry
taught.
for you, but
He can be
wow,
taught.
you're growing as a human.
He
Yeah,
is.
before we get
That was my part.
Good job.
Let's do a shot.
Yeah, let's do. Hang on, let's do the opening.
Nobody wants to see this ugly man.
Yeah, hey, Raiden, come on out
I
here
don't
for
know.
a second.
You're looking a lot like Walt these days, and I really dig that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
embracing.
intentional?
Yes,
We're
intentional.
doing the opening shot with
Because someone
Raiden.
told me that I look like Walter White.
We'll do it as soon as I get
Yeah,
there.
exactly. We're having a
Sorry.
conversation.
Well, Walter
We'll
White,
have this
you can sit
conversation
here. We
later.
got
I know
this.
nobody wants to hear me say
Raiden, do you
me.
want to drink this?
Today-
I would love for you to drink
Today,
this.
Raiden, you are not hiding.
Mom says absolutely not. If
Please.
it was something different,
here, come.
perhaps.
How does
Please,
this
that's it
work?
right here.
There you go.
Right here.
Okay,
Oh, no,
so
oh.
the opening shot
There you
today.
go, brother.
Okay, I've got the
Have a
opening
seat.
shot to a couple of things if
Oh,
I can.
okay, got it.
First of all, today's show is the things you just can't argue with show.
Correct.
So
Cheers.
today's opening shot, the first one I had written down. I want to do the opening shot to daylight savings time.
Yes. Let's get some more sun.
Because it's going to be late soon. So I want to do
Says
that.
the person that has no small children in his
But
house.
now, what
Check.
I want to go back to the title of this show: the things you just can't argue with.
Uh-huh.
Raiden, you know what? Your hair is freaking great.
Yeah.
I mean, I was jealous
It
when you
used
had
to
a
be
head
how
of
long?
hair.
Really, how long was it? Like down to
Super
here?
long. Yeah.
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 Yep.
Super long.
Is it like it looks thicker now? Looks healthier? Is it healthier
It's not
now?
being pulled down. I'm sure. No gray hair. You're doing good. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway,
Mike's like, now what am I gonna pull?
that's right.
No, it's not. When he stands in front of Mike at the board,
Like
but Mike,
when I need his
when
attention.
Mike needs his
and he doesn't-
attention, he pulls his.
What is wrong with you?
You're a
you
sick
freaking-
girl.
I'm wondering the same thing.
What is wrong
You're a
with
sick
you?
girl. Raiden, have some cranberry juice.
No, don't drink that. Is it
Yeah,
just cranberry
that's
juice?
No, it's not just cranberry juice.
You're-
Who do you think I am?
There. Hey, Raiden, here's to you.
I'm
man.
such a
me.
parent, is what you're trying to say.
Here's to Raiden. Here's to you guys. Here's
Raiden,
to you.
daylight savings time, and
daylight
You look great, man.
Ooh.
I'm not giving you shit. You look amazing. I think that's great.
Wow.
Thank you.
It's like Maker's Mark.
Oh, it gives a mean shot too. Holy crap.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Thanks,
Okay.
Raiden.
Thanks, Raiden. Thanks,
Thank-
Mike.
brutal.
Hey, give it up for the first part of the
Thanks
show.
to the
That's-
Curtises for the shot.
Oh my.
I feel like the WWE, we just wasted like 17 minutes of the show before even doing anything.
Three matches, 3
Wasted.
hours.
WWE, yeah,
Wasted.
WWE
They got
does
the
like, you
corner.
know what I'm talking about. They do,
Wasted.
no,
is
not wasted.
Not the
Okay,
correct terminology.
when you watch a show, well, I guess
This
is what,
is amazing
I get, no,
content.
but I guess this is what they watch a show for. So, here's what's going on. Mike, are you ready with the DBL commercial?
Am I?
Okay, hold on for this.
ready? No, yeah, I'm ready.
So here's what's going on. Let me explain something. I don't want to cross my arms. Oh, look, my mic is already falling off.
Oh, criminy on a cracker.
I get it, but we're getting excited here. So here's what's happened over the past few weeks, okay? Today is March the 7th, is it? Is that right?
Yeah, all day, half
Okay,
the night.
it's March the 7th, 7:15, 7:16 Central Time.
7:15, yeah.
So different times, other places. Just so you know, we are live again. Okay, because
We are live again.
We always get crapola about being
and
live.
as a matter of fact, Gail put 2 new snaps to her story.
Oh, see? So
there you go. Here,
okay.
right now, today.
Okay. Now, so the past few weeks, as we said, things have been going on here at the Brick House.
Yeah.
So we really haven't been able to do the show. We could have done, we were going to do a Valentine's show at your house or my house.
Yep.
We just opted against that. We wanted you to have some free time. Raiden, you and your family, we want you guys to have some time.
I think Raiden actually got left alone.
Yep. All I hear is Scorch. And I was like, hey, that's funny. Yeah, so,
I'm a celebrity.
Was there ever a doubt?
Well, yeah. Fair.
But what's really going on is, as you guys know, Scorch's PFG-TV, as you know it, I'll go on. We will start talking about it today because
there's no reason not to.
This portion of it, as we know it, it's not over yet. So you guys and you, Raiden, don't worry. I told you, we're not just going to leave you. We're going to let you know. But this part is probably within the month of being done.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, this version of Scorch's here comes Mike.
I really am not digging being behind that post.
Yeah, me either.
So I'm just coming out here
He's
so I
coming
can
out.
make some eye contact with the fam.
Come on out then.
No.
So once this is over with, you are going to be we're still going to do a Friday night show.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to try it
coming
live
soon.
we're going to do it live as much as we can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And you're going to be via Zoom or however we decide to do it. And Mike and I are going to be on the road someplace different every day, or every
I'm going to say at least
every
third
third
day we will move to somewhere new.
Can you do me a favor, because I'm going to be stuck in this hellhole cold? Can you be on a beach or something?
Yeah,
so
we
that I
plan
can
on that.
see,
Yeah, we're
not
actually-
like the fake backdrop.
No,
beach, but
no.
like a real legit.
No,
beach.
like
oh,
our
look,
second
there's
stop-
a dude out there.
Our
And-
second stop is I have a friend, a real good buddy down in Marathon Key. First stop, I'm going to see my kids and grandkids, try and keep Scorch from going crazy with the family thing.
I have a Jeep. I'll just go drive away.
And
I'm
then,
talking about
then it's
the us
it's
time
Marathon Key for a week or two.
Look
at the temperatures.
Yeah.
Hit New Orleans.
Get in that ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as soon as the East Coast starts warming up, we're out
Zoom.
of the Keys. We're heading up east.
I'm going to go see Bobby.
Going to see my family, Scorch's family, and then
We're heading to California. Here we
our
go.
asses in the winds.
Yeah, I've still. The thing is, we're trying to hit, ultimately at first, places where we've all been, because the whole point of this whole story is now, Mike, if you can hit that. The whole point of the whole story is Mike and I started a little, and this is the deal. Mike and I started a business. I was sitting home one day looking at weed maps. Imagine that.
No.
And I said, how cool would it be to have something like this for dive bars? We looked online. There was nothing. There was one. Once again, we're very transparent. We're very honest about everything. There was one other company that was doing this, but they hadn't posted anything. They hadn't done anything. Mike, what year was the last year that other company did this?
So there was another company that someone mentioned in the chat room that I checked out that was 2018, had pre-populated stuff that has done nothing with it.
Sure.
That's not what we're
Yeah.
not what we're about.
Well, there's a lot of work behind it.
So there's a lot. So I know nothing about computers, nothing about the tech stuff. But I called Mike up, and I said, at this point, why don't we try to do something like this for dive bars? Looked up, shockingly enough, and everything's good luck, folks, because it's all legal, it's all the trademark and copywritten, and Ella, we're good, man. We made sure we covered our ass on this because this is legit.
Yeah.
There was no. I should look up divebarlocator.com. It was there. Holy crap. Okay. Now through that, we also came up with, and I'm going to talk about the other one.
Okay, if you're okay with that, that's fine.
Yeah, I want to bring it up.
Okay.
wineandvinelocator.com. I don't want to talk about them fully right now.
Yep.
But we have something specifically for wineries and breweries and distilleries. Wineandvinelocator.com. We're going to do the same thing. Now the point of the story is, within 3 or 4 weeks, this version of the show is going to be gone.
Yeah.
Because Mike and I have.
You'll never see this stage again.
Mike and I have a brand new motorhome. Mike got it. It's brand new to us. Mike got it. Mike took
Season 3.
care of it. It's season 3.
Season 3.
We're going to start mentioning next week where we're getting it done, but
She's getting some makeup.
we're having it all made over because
Making a girl
the
pretty.
deal is,
Gotta
and
make a girl
I'm thankful,
presentable.
I'm very grateful that Mike at least understood where I was coming from with this.
Sure.
Because if you
There really wasn't even. I
admit it
already
though,
had the choice.
you were ready to jump. You were ready to leave. You were already going to be gone. You were leaving March 1st.
Yeah, I was supposed to
Okay.
be gone
He was going to leave March 1st
days ago
himself,
or whatever it was.
and I was going to meet him wherever.
Oh, I see.
To do the
Okay.
fam thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
right.
what I said to him was, and luckily he agreed. We don't want this, and now you can hit it, man. Divebarlocator.com. Going out to party, divebarlocator.com. Remember, don't drink and drive. We don't want divebarlocator.com. When we hit the road, I said, Mike, we're doing something brand fucking spanking new.
Do it right
We're
the
doing.
first time.
We got to do it right. We have to look professional.
Agreed.
We have to look slick. We have to make sure everything is on key. And you know what? Everything's going on key.
Good.
What we have, you saw the mock-up
Yep.
of
I
the
did.
Not
graphics.
too many people have seen that
The
yet.
best thing about the mock-up of the graphics is that Tongo has it, and
Yeah, this is 100%.
I
Meghan.
could tear up over this because that's
Yeah.
the nicest thing.
Think about it. It
The
makes sense, right? You
motorhome,
got the window.
the motorhome had on my window it says DBL Scorch. Mike's window says DBL Mike. Yes, we have our own designated windows. Mike's driving the home. I'm driving the Jeep. That's the way it's going to be.
That's the way it's going to be.
Okay, that's all. Give him a
That's the
break.
way we like it.
You know what? It's fair that way. Give him a break. You drive around the home, right?
Yeah.
You drive the home, go through wherever we got to go. When we let the Jeep out, when we drop the home off and let go with the Jeep, I'll drive us around the small towns and cities, and we'll have a good time.
Yep.
And where was I going with this, Mike?
So you got a
DBL
window for
Scorch,
the dog.
DBL
Oh
Mike.
yeah.
We've got the foot window. Next
So
to
there's a window, a
Scorch's
little
seat.
window by my foot on the passenger side, a good side.
Like an 18-wheeler, so you can see.
Let me know if my mic falls off.
Yep.
Megan said the other day, "Oh, that's great looking. You should put a DBL Tongo thing, because
Under his little window.
Well, Tongo lays
Yeah, right at
Right
Scorch's
there.
feet.
Yeah.
and
This big fat head looking out the window.
I'll tell you, we went on because right now what we're doing, and we joke about these business rides, but believe it or not, yesterday that 2-hour ride was testing my Jeep to make sure it's.
Yep.
Right now, today, Mike had to do some stuff in the home, so he pushed the chair back.
Well, hold on. Let's get back to it.
Mike got stuck.
I got stuck. I got wedged, like panicked. I had
Yeah.
my phone. I was stuck. I couldn't move.
Yeah.
I was wedged between the seat and the center console.
Well, you're 7'9", so
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Okay.
So I figured a way to give Tongo a little more space.
So he was able to move the passenger seat back. Now Tongo's got like truly enough room for a doggy bed in the front, and he loves laying there. He started getting comfortable last time we were in there.
Today
And
was
that-
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that will
started,
all-
and that's all I care about. You don't understand. At first, Tongo was like, where?
Something different.
Yeah,
Okay.
just so stressed out.
Yeah.
Then
New
it
sounds.
took him a long.
Lot of
He
rattling.
didn't like the bumping and the rattling.
Yep.
It took him a while to get his footing as he's standing in the home. Today he's running back
Yeah,
and
he was
forth
getting
up and down the
down.
aisle. Today and the last time he started crashing on his own, like I'm always like, Tongo, settle. Last time he actually went to the front when it was still a little smaller and settled.
So after Wednesday, that's my daily driver.
And
Like
yeah,
every day, I'm
yep.
taking it everywhere. I don't care if I just got to make a
Well,
grocery
and
run.
then you're also getting comfortable with parking and
Correct.
maneuvering and whatever. I mean, that's
We're,
weekend,
we
we're-
are hooking up
we're
the
hooking
Jeep
up the- we're hooking
Monday,
up the Jeep
this
this
Sunday or
weekend.
Monday.
take it for a test
Yep.
drive.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. That's good.
Yep. So that's what this whole thing is about. So divebarlocator.com. You know what? We were wondering at the beginning, do we want people to know it's us? Do we not want people to know it's us? I think it's more beneficial for people to know it's us than to not know it's us.
At this point, yeah.
You know?
Like in the beginning, I didn't want any of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. And we
but
did pretty good
Yeah,
at the
we
beginning.
kept it.
Yeah. But if you know, and try to keep this legit, we're going to go through everything for real.
Once we announced it, I've already received a bunch of fake stuff.
Oh,
and-
sure,
yeah,
but what I'm
right.
saying is, if you know a bar in your area, we are hitting 48 states.
Yeah.
We can't drive the home, although as buzzed as we get sometimes. Not
I might,
driving,
I might be able to make it to Hawaii. I don't
never driving. We don't get buzzed and drive. That would be a no-no.
Right. that's against?
But we don't have a rolling station in the home.
Okay.
It is our home, just remember.
It is our home.
Yeah.
But obviously we can't hit Hawaii. We can't hit Alaska.
We can.
Well, we
Canada
can
is
hit
beautiful
Alaska.
this time of
We
year.
can hit Alaska in DBL1, but
But with passports.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So we plan on hitting. We do plan on hitting
of
though.
us
We can
can't
still hit
go.
Jamaica with no passport. Okay. We can hit Puerto Rico with no passports.
Yeah.
We
US
plan.
Virgin Islands.
It's not that we can't get passports, mind you. I don't want you to think like. But
Yeah,
it's
you're
just.
some sort of criminal.
But it's just a hassle. So we're going through 48 states. We're not doing any chain restaurants. No chili. I don't want to put anything up, but no Chili's, no Applebee's, no. If Bennigan's was still around, I'm an old guy. No Bennigan's, no nothing like that. It's going to be all mom and pop type places.
Yeah.
If we go to a city like here in the Eau Claire area, it's Kingpin. Kingpin owns a bunch of bars in this area. They're not a national chain.
Correct.
They are a local
they
company.
may be a multi-city in Wisconsin.
Local,
Yeah,
but
based
they're-
in Madison.
but local company that's done well. We will certainly include them, but we're just not including the chains because it's just not worth it.
Cherry Bees and
Yeah, it's just that's not what it's about. We're going to be doing also something. Mike is working on something because Mike is the tech guy. When I said I'm not a computer guy, Mike is the tech guy.
You don't have to be. You got him.
We've got it. So Mike is working on something. So all the bars that sign up, my is flittering. All the bars that sign up can also, if they have live entertainment, can get rid of their tickets through the Dive Bar Locator app.
What do you mean, get rid of their tickets?
just
Sell
sell
tickets.
tickets. They'll
It's
be
like-
able to sell tickets
it's
for
like a
their
sell
events
ticket.
right
Yeah.
out of their
Yep.
right
Yep.
out of their listing
Yep.
through the Dive Bar.
So
app.
divebarlocator.com, if you go to the website, you're going to have a pop down that says install the app, Apple phones or Android phones, and it's good. The app is so good that like if you're in an area, and once again right now, we've got some bars from all 50 states
Sure.
that we've spoken to. Some we're ready to visit once we hit
Right,
the
like
road.
from my hometown.
The Pennsylvania one that you were going to go to.
Pennsylvania,
The ones here in Wisconsin, people are, that's all, you got a whole 2 ton of Wisconsin ones. Well, we're in Wisconsin right now, that's
And
why.
there's a lot of bars here,
Okay.
mind you.
But
Yeah.
but the thing that people, when we're showing the bars, and this is for you guys watching, download the app because the app is this easy. When you're in a town and you hit the search button and it comes up my location, hit that. And the closest bars that are on divebarlocator.com that are in that location will come up. Their premium bars are coming up first.
And if there's something that is you know of that's not on there, contact us.
Well, actually, you can submit a listing.
There you go. Beautiful.
I'm starting to find out, and this is what I'm so proud of and so happy about. A lot of these bars get in touch with us, and we're putting them up there. And a lot of the bars that I'm putting up there, we're going to go visit, like the pinball bars.
Oh yeah, that was
Okay.
on another.
We have
meeting.
got one locally,
There's
okay?
a pinball bar somewhere that we ran across.
The Reboot Local bar. The Reboot Local is a local pinball bar. Believe me, we're coming to see you. But I saw, no offense to you guys, but I saw one that was like,
Hundreds of 'em.
just
Reboot
remember.
Social has all kinds of stuff.
And
in it,
I said
doesn't
to
it?
Mike, I'm like, oh
More
my
than
God.
just pinball.
But I'm also seeing stuff like, I'm also seeing things as we're researching, because I'm emailing places saying, hey, what's up? I'm Scorch and Mike from Dive Bar Locator, blah, 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 blah. I'm finding restaurants that have really good food. Okay, bars that have really good food that I never really would have thought of. You know what? There are some bars that have, I'm noticing a lot that have prime rib night and lobster and shrimp night.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of Mike, because I want to eat prime rib, I want to eat lobster or shrimp. but I'm thinking of Mike, who's going to eat all this stuff.
Yeah.
Now, also when we're on the road,
Chocolate covered ravioli.
Mike said the other day, Mike said, hey, you know what? One of the things we were talking about doing was eat your veggies.
Eat yo veggie.
And Mike said, I'm willing to do that. So Mike hates vegetables.
Can't you tell by this?
Hates vegetables. So I said, you know, we're going to do stuff on the Scorch's PFG-TV YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Mike, hit that. Vrayden, hit that. Oh, you're good.
Look at him.
He's got this. Thanks, Raiden.
Subscribe. And when we're on the road, we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff, including the Eat Yo Veggies. Mike,
Just to have fun and keep
Mike
us
suggested that. So
So
Mike hates
Mike
vegetables.
is going to
We're going to
eat
go
vegetables?
because I love
We're
my
taking
veggies.
2.0 in or just our phone.
Yep.
So you're gonna die. is
No,
what's
I'm
happening.
going to pick a vegetable dish out. But I won't, like we've both agreed.
Yeah.
I'm also willing to do other things, like I'm willing to do a meat dish.
Kind of, not
but
meat, chicken.
But I mean like
Yeah,
Not
I don't
red
need.
meat.
I don't need
no.
to dispose of a body.
I mean like the tiniest nibble. Like I
Yeah.
said to Mike, I'm not trying to get you sick.
Yeah, and don't eat red meat
But
because
that-
that
yeah.
really will make you
But
sick.
that would be fun. So we're gonna have seafood. I might eat some fish. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
sure, right.
So, but we're gonna do that. We
Interesting,
might do
okay.
the two chips the two dips talking chips.
Yeah, okay. Gotta
Okay.
love chips.
Two dips talking chips.
Yeah.
Now we went to
I wish I had the logo I had made.
we went to Chicago to go see Mr. Skin one day,
Yeah.
and on the way in, we stopped at a place outside of Schaumburg, Illinois. It was an Asian market. Fresh market. It wasn't a fresh market. It was
I
something.
thought it was like a fresh market with a little
Something.
tagline.
Something
of
market.
Asian.
Okay.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Huge.
Well,
really.
When in Chicago area.
Really freaking cool.
Yeah.
They had a snack chip section of like 3 aisles. I couldn't understand. No offense. Couldn't understand any of them.
No.
Here's me and Mike just grabbing at it.
A lot of
This one looks
shrimp and
green.
squid flavored
Oh,
chips.
sure. Well, because they're probably imported from.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you couldn't even read.
Oh, yeah.
No, like
It's
literally,
from- no, they're
you couldn't
Lay's.
read anything.
They
It
were
was just
Lay's
picture of a
chips.
squid or a shrimp on the front.
They were definitely Lay's potato
And the
chips.
chicken tongue. We did
Oh,
chicken tongue.
chicken tongue,
Oh no,
yes.
duck tongue.
Duck tongue,
Yeah,
that's what
duck
it
tongue.
was.
So thin.
Chips. Yeah.
So, so we still might talk about doing the two dips talking chips because
Okay,
that
yeah.
could be fun.
Well, when you're on the road, you will find some very interesting chips.
Now we're going to be, but see, tell me this doesn't all sound, I hate to say it because it sounds self-serving, but tell me this doesn't all sound interesting. We here in this area have Quick Trip,
Yes.
okay?
Yeah. Every corner.
Other places have a Buc-ee's
Yeah.
that people talk
Buc-ee's
about.
I've been seeing a lot. Come and
Buc-ee's all the
go.
time.
Yeah. Come and go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish I remember. In New England, they have Cumberland Farms.
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay.
Wawa.
Cumbies,
My
yeah,
East
yeah.
Wawa,
Coast Wawa
okay,
is my,
stuff like that. I also love, and I've said this over and over again, I love grocery stores.
Yeah.
I love looking at different grocery
Yeah.
stores, seeing what different grocery
Specific to
stores
the
have.
area, yeah.
I like seeing what grocery stores have in their deli. I like seeing what grocery stores have in their bakery.
Yeah.
And if they have a fresh salad section,
Oh, sure.
what they have in the fresh salad section.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing stuff like that. We're going to be doing and then of course with the dive bar locator, every day we're going to be doing something called the dive drive at 5. And every day at 5 o'clock, because mind you, here's the biggest thing about dive bar locators. There's a bunch of guys and girls. I'm gonna mention a couple here in Wisco, okay? And I bet you, for both you guys and you guys, we're gonna run into these people in every state. We're gonna run into the Jersey one. We're gonna run into my Massachusetts one. Okay, we have, I think she calls herself the Wandering Wisconsinite. It's a gal.
Okay.
She's mentioned us before.
Yeah,
very
I
nice.
believe that's
Very nice. Nothing. We're not gonna do it. She does reviews on Facebook.
Sure.
We're not doing anything like that.
Yep.
Our pal Jared has been on the show a few
Yep.
times.
Yep.
The dive,
Wisco
the
dive
Wisco
bar.
dive
Yep.
bar. Good.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're not doing. He walks into a dive bar, talks about it, sends pictures around, talks about it.
Yep.
That's not what we're doing.
Not what we're doing.
What we want to do is, you know what? If I say this bar sucks, you guys will probably go into it because I say it sucks.
Maybe.
Okay. But either which way, if I say it sucks and you don't go into it, they might be missing out on business that you might go into the bar and say, wow, he said this bar sucks. This bar is great.
Right.
Okay, so we're not doing any reviews. The bars that get on, that join the family, you go through your own reviews. You have control of everything.
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 You want to update your pictures every 5 seconds?
Okay.
Go for it.
So I'm going to bring up Brick House. Brick House is on, they didn't update it, but last week Brick House was here. They're on Dive Bar Locator. They could have updated their site and said tonight at Decadent Cabaret, we've got this band, this band, this band.
Sure.
So we're giving the bars, they have full control over everything. And I'm not going to mention prices, but I'm going to say one thing. Mike, can I go to camera one for a second if I can? One thing. Thank you, Raiden. Thank you, Mike. Okay, here's the deal.
I got Raiden on the board.
Here's the deal. Weed Maps, which we're very honest, we give out sales packages. Mike put together the sales package. When I showed you it, it's a professional, legit sales pack. Weed Maps charges as much as 10 times, 200, almost 200 times what we are trying to get per month.
So cheap, cheap, cheap.
Okay, and what we're doing is when you sign on now, you can go back to 2 Raiden, thank you. When you sign on now, you're there for life for that price.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the thing is,
If we ever
excuse me,
decide to,
Raise
increase our
rates.
prices, they're at their price they are now, but our prices aren't going to go up.
and
that
here's
much.
something very not Scorch-like.
No.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
No, it's a good
No,
thing.
I know. I know where you're going.
Mike said to me about raising rates, okay?
yeah.
And how we're going to go through, because you know what? It's business.
Sure.
We're doing a business.
Yeah.
Granted, it goes along with our next phase of our life.
Yeah,
But we're
the
doing a
downslide.
business. But Mike said to me, what about raising, how are we going to go through that? I said, Mike, you know what? If things go the way, and I've told you this, if things go according to plan,
Or even a smidgen.
according to plan, we may never have to raise rates. And if we do, we'll raise rates $50 to $100 for whatever it is.
Yeah.
But that's it. I said, what we do now, I said, we'll never go more than $100 more than that, ever. And when I tell you what we're doing now, the people that are, I have no problem saying this, and you, Raiden, camera one, please. You look me right in the eye, and I'll say this till I die. What we have set up for the bars and the local music scene and whatever, if you don't want to get in on this,
Cool.
you're lost. Because it's that worth it. People, Mike, Raiden 2, camera 2 again, it's that worth it. People that are signing, and Raiden, you're doing a freaking great job. The people that are seeing it are like, it's only what?
Yeah.
What? For what? And that's a lifetime what? Psh. We've had people that have said it's what? And I said, if you add a little, you can become a premium. Because even a premium, I'm going to say this, okay? I don't want to say prices. Let people figure it out.
Oh, yeah. It's
Less,
not, if you're going to say what I think, it's really
the
not
less
hard.
than thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Dive Bar Locator is less, for a bar to sign on, is less than a drink a week. Think about that.
Easy peasy.
One of the bars we went to, the owner sat there and did a bunch of shots.
Yeah, right,
Within 30 minutes that could have paid for the whole year.
Right, yeah.
Less than a drink a week. So anyway, that's enough about Dive Bar Locators. We'll talk more about that. DiveBarLocator.com.
Go out,
Thank
buddy.
you guys for being part of that.
DiveBarLocator.com. Remember,
bless
don't
you.
drink and drive.
Now, thanks, Raiden. So Monopoly.
Yeah, the game.
Monopoly, I don't like this.
Okay.
Monopoly is going to an app for the digital banker and for cash. As a mom that has kids, you probably play Monopoly with your kids, right?
I do.
And Clayton probably loves Monopoly.
Well, here's a real mind bender for you. Monopoly now has it's a little house that everything is on a credit card. There's no cash in Monopoly anymore. It's all credit card.
Cashless society.
Yeah, who uses cash?
My stomach just sank.
Yeah, that's why I said you're not going to like this.
They're-
But, yep.
Yeah.
So the
Anyway,
banker,
I
you
will
give the
not
banker
put my
your credit card.
tinfoil on right now, but cool.
Yep.
Really? And can I ask you, how long ago did that come about?
We've had this particular Monopoly game. Clayton is 8, so we've had it
Wow.
for probably 5 or 6 years. Yeah.
Well, we'll read your
Actually, maybe longer than that.
we'll read your responses after. But Chavram, what do you think about that? Am I just really that old of a guy?
Yeah, and
And I
gonna
don't
be
mind
honest
admitting
with
it. Am I
you,
that old?
I've played Monopoly with the cash money, and okay, whatever. But with the credit card, it is so freaking fast. You don't have to wait for people to count the money out. I understand part of that is like with little kids, we're learning. But the credit card, they say, oh, I know I have 15 bucks left on my credit card. I'm definitely buying Boardwalk. All right, swipe it and go.
So kids are now learning how to use credit cards with Monopoly.
Yep.
Okay, because I
Oh my
thought
gosh, that just took me to the Flintstones.
because I thought the cash thing would have shown kids how to use.
Oh yeah, no, they're still computing their math. It's just in a whole different element.
Holy smokes! Wow.
Yeah,
See,
they know what's
Get
in
them
their bank
hooked on
account.
plastic early.
And am I really that old now?
Yeah.
Have
Yeah,
times
you
changed?
definitely
Okay.
are. And I'm
You mean sensible?
I'm an advocate because sometimes Monopoly can take you a long.
So you're an advocate for the new way to play.
So yeah, because this is like.
But that's because
Okay, do you want to buy it or
but
not?
you
You
don't
can check your balance on it.
Look at past episodes though. Meghan has been on the record. She doesn't really like her kids.
Yeah, right. That's exactly what I said. My kids are buttholes.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh,
Whoa, that was very Mike Snowish.
There goes
Yeah.
there goes Sprizzy.
We're getting cut off this week. Sorry about it.
How about this one? I heard about this one too. I'm almost cool with this. I agree with this in a way. Americans, and this just came out the other day, Americans are looking for public bathrooms that are seamless, so you can't see in the
Oh, I don't know anything about that, but I could
gapless,
get,
if you will.
yeah, I could get on board with that.
Okay.
Yeah. There's certain places that you go that ooh, yeah.
You just don't.
There's a big gap.
And you know what? I don't even mind, I don't think of it as there's going to be somebody looking in at me when I go to the bathroom. That's not, I just think of somebody's going to walk by and see me on the toilet.
Here I am.
Yeah.
Looking at you. I'm looking at you walking by.
Can I tell you, that's one of the main reasons I never want to go to jail.
Oh, because you're
It's because
in your
I
bedroom?
don't want to have to crap in front of somebody.
Oh, I have so many stories, brother, from
Can
being
I
in the
tell
Navy.
you that at a previous establishment that our show used to
Okay,
be a
yeah.
part of, the light switch for the women's bathroom was inside of the stall, and so there was just a square cut out of the stall wall so that the person could just reach into your stall and turn the light on and off.
Wow.
Yeah, that kind of weirded me out.
Wow.
Yep. Just saying. Anyway, moving on.
Was that place on sand?
It was a little rougher than that, but yes, correct. So, and it was a big, it wasn't like a finger-sized gap to get it. It was a big, hello.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did I see you go finger-sized gap?
Yeah, a finger-sized gap to flip, or a put your whole head in. Yeah. Gotta shut off the light now, girls.
Eatthis.com, which we've done a lot of things with eatthis.com. They put out a thing of the unhealthiest foods on the planet. Okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of them we've spoken about before.
Okay.
Unfortunately, a lot of them we love. White bread.
Yeah, of course.
Love homemade white bread,
Yeah.
fresh white bread.
That's probably better for you than the
Bagged
bag.
white
Yeah.
bread, I'm not a big fan of, because that just,
When you can leave a bagged slice of bread on the counter, it never gets moldy.
Right.
There's
Yeah.
a problem.
But
Still
white
good.
bread, back in the day, white bread with bologna and cheese stuck to the roof of your mouth with mustard.
You don't
can't
need
beat it.
bologna to stick it in, babe.
Hell no. Potato chips. I'm still loving potato chips.
I love potato chips on a white bread sandwich.
I do too, and I've
Yep.
done that.
Yep.
But it has to have liverwurst. And
No.
No.
You could just have a
Yeah.
slice of cheese and a little lettuce.
Here's one that I didn't realize it was as bad for you as it seems, or as it shows. Microwaved popcorn.
Oh yeah, horrible.
Why is
Yeah,
that so bad for
horrible
you? What do you know about that?
What do I
Because
know
all the
about it?
chemicals and
Yeah.
Is it the butter stuff that,
It's-
and that
yeah,
stuff we
this-
talked about
yeah,
the
the
other
quote
day?
unquote
Butter.
butter.
That's not butter in the bottom of that bag. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Huh? Okay.
Yeah, not good for you.
Here's some that kind of surprised me, and these are why I wrote these ones down. Bottled ketchup.
You're barking up the wrong
But you
tree.
don't like
Oh!
ketchup. You don't like
How
ketchup
else
as
does
is.
ketchup come? Make your own ketchup maybe, but
I don't know.
bottled ketchup, that's
Bottled
what you get.
ketchup. Mikey, you a ketchup dude?
yes.
Bottled ketchup has more sugar in it than they say,
yeah.
like a box
Than
of
anything
cereal.
else, yeah, right.
Now, I mentioned to Mike the other day, that I think that this is why one of the fast food restaurants that has arches that are in the yellow color.
It looks like this.
No,
kind
no,
of.
no. They're arches in
It's
the
a
yellow
heart?
color.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Looks a
I
little like a heart.
believe, and this is my own opinion, mind you, but I believe this is the reason that kids are literally born into loving their burgers. Nothing wrong with this, mind you, because I used to as well. I believe their ketchup and their ketchup, mustard, pickle, onion thing has sugar in it.
No, I think that there's something about that ketchup though, because I feel like that their ketchup is branded to them, and I think I've heard that before, that their ketchup is different than like if you go to
nothing
the
wrong with
grocery
it.
store and buy ketchup,
That's their
it tastes
thing.
different because they have their own
You know
specific.
what? Now they just call themselves Donuts, or their first name now. Okay.
Do they?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
Okay.
okay, got it.
Okay.
They dropped the donut.
Not the McDowell.
The
Okay,
company
yeah.
that used to call
That's what I
themselves the
was
full
thinking
name,
about.
now they just call themselves Donuts.
Got it.
I learned from their people, because their people are from, the head company used to be in Randolph, Massachusetts, and I used to deliver their payroll. They used to put stuff, or they probably still do, in their creamer, which is why people are addicted to their, give me a regular coffee, which is cream and sugar. And
Well, and you know, whatever, to each their own. That's marketing 101, right?
I suppose, right?
But yeah, probably not great for you.
A lot of people don't realize granola is crappy for you.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, unless you make it yourself
Yep.
and know what you're putting in it, it's
Yep.
just
I
horrible.
do like a crumbled granola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fast food smoothies, fast food ice cream, fast food desserts, fast food salads. Let me give you a little something.
Yeah, the cheeseburger's better for you than the salad at a fast food.
You know,
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. And I don't know if it's changed, so I got to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Are we still talking
We're
about?
going to talk about the place that had the yellow-colored side, the yellow-colored double ends.
They killed the monkeys,
Okay.
by the way.
It used to have, I believe it was 380 calories less to eat one of their ice cream sundaes than to eat their salad.
Oh, I believe it. Well, but ice cream, if you think about that, ice cream, there's
Ice
really
cream's
nothing
supposed
in
to
it.
be kind of fattening, there,
cream
you know.
and sugar.
Hey, by the
compared to
way,
grease.
give it up for Raiden and his new haircut.
Yes.
And Raiden doing a new job
Raiden's
tonight.
doing a great job tonight.
Raiden's
I
doing
just
a new job.
threw him into the seat.
He's doing it.
He's doing amazing.
He's doing it.
Hey, there's a couple of things that I encountered over the past few weeks. So,
Okay, let's hear it. Yeah.
You know what,
Hey, we got a lot to catch up on
yeah,
here.
you know,
We might talk about summer camp. I don't know.
I used to love summer
Maybe?
camp. Bridgeton, Maine. I loved summer camp.
Oh, are we talking about summer camp right now?
I went to
guess.
Ted Williams
Okay.
baseball camp. Why? You got something you want to talk about?
Yeah,
summer
I
camp?
want to ask you about summer camp.
Okay, good. What do you got?
Okay, but I also know you did tell me at one point. I asked Mike, did Scorch go to summer camp?
Yeah.
Because I feel like Scorch went to summer camp because I thought I remembered you
Yeah.
telling me a story about summer camp.
I went to a Jewish summer camp, a Hebrew summer camp
Oh,
at the
interesting.
time,
Okay.
called Camp Kingswood in Bridgeton, Maine.
Uh-huh.
First place I had birch beer.
Oh, how old were you at this summer camp?
Birch beer is a soda, not a
birch
beer.
beer is
Okay.
wintergreen soda.
Wintergreen.
Yeah, it's
So,
really good.
yeah.
It's a Pennsylvania
Oh, that's-
East Coast thing.
And I found it
Brisk.
in Maine.
Yeah.
The first time I found those, if you're on the side,
But really, I do
how
wanna
old was
know,
I?
How old were you? Yeah.
I would have been 7, 8, 9. 3 summers I went.
Oh.
2
Oh,
sessions.
you're like a summer camp.
Two
You're going to
sessions.
be a counselor.
I wanted to be a counselor at that camp.
I
ironic-
wish I could have gone to his summer camp. He and I talked about summer camp.
Ironically,
Not Hebrew.
you didn't have to be, but ironically, 2 sessions. Many years later,
It was catered.
Many years later, I was working at it was in the lottery building in Massachusetts. I was working in the cafeteria, okay, as I was getting into wrestling, and I saw this guy with a name tag that said something Trippy, Tripppe.
Okay.
Very unusual last name, Trippy.
Yeah, for sure.
I said, and I'm grown up. I'm 28, 29, 30, 31, whatever.
Yeah.
Grown up.
I said, holy crap. I went to summer camp. My summer camp counselor when I was 8 years old, his name was Charlie Trippy. And I remember his mom was a teacher in Winthrop, Massachusetts. He started tearing up because
Oh, no.
that's my brother Charlie and that's my late mom. No
Crap.
shit. What a small freaking world. But yeah, my summer camp, It was really a good summer camp. I really liked it.
Well, it sounds like you went to Rich
You
Person.
had Yacht Life.
Yeah.
No,
he
he
had
had
summer
He
camp.
had Queen Mary 3
No,
life.
Okay.
no. My summer camp, but not my 3 years of my Ted Williams baseball camp. I lived the life because I went to Ted Williams baseball camp as well.
Don't mix these up. Okay.
No, because Ted
So
Williams.
that was catered in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Us
Ted-
poor folk going to regular old Baptist summer camp got
when I
squirrel
when
du
I went
jour.
to Ted Williams baseball camp, I'm like, oh my God, just the food they had.
Caviar.
But it was fully catered, like legit catered. And here's me, here's a
Every
little
day.
Scorch. I was 13 years old. Ted Williams baseball camp, and I was a cocky MF, man. I used to play baseball
Oh,
really
you
well.
were? Weird.
No, I used to be a
Wow.
good baseball player. The story is, and you all, I know a lot of people, and I say this, I'll look it up because I know I get a lot of people from a certain group that don't believe it.
Okay.
My dad had the opportunity to be the third baseman of the Boston Red Sox
Okay.
in 1960 before they signed Rico Petrocelli.
Okay.
The reason they signed Rico Petrocelli is, and I've mentioned this before, my mom said to my dad, you either play baseball or you marry me. My dad chose to fucking marry my mom.
Wow.
But
And he
everything's
acts like
happened
this
for
is
a reason.
horrible,
Yep.
but
Everything
Yep.
happens for a reason because
And
if
I
you
guess
didn't,
how did
there'd be
that all
no
pan out?
Scorchy.
So here's Scorchy. Okay, here's 13-year-old Scorch at Ted Williams, and I was a good baseball player. That's the first year I started playing first base, and we had like the worst team in the league and in the camp.
In the camp.
But every team in the camp got the chance to play for the World Series, and the worst team in the camp made it all the way to the World Series. Last inning, here's me playing first base. Oh shit! The ball went right underneath my glove. I felt
blew it.
I felt like the biggest DB in
You
the world,
blew
and I
it.
blew it. And I blew the World Series of Ted Williams baseball camp.
you blew
But
it.
I met Ted Williams and I met Jim Rice, and you
And
know,
you're in the history book
and you know
forever.
who went to Ted Williams baseball camp with me? As a matter of fact, a very famous baseball player. Very famous. He was a hitter, probably one of the best hitters ever. May be considered the best hitter ever. Because
Jose Canseco.
No. I used to think
no idea. I
his
just said
first
that
name.
instead.
I used to always say, "Wow, that's the first time I've ever heard this first name." He's from the South. His last name is Boggs. His first name is Wade. I had never heard that name before when I was 13 years old. Wade Boggs. Wade Boggs was like one of the best hitters ever in the history
This
of
is getting
baseball.
weird. Okay.
No,
yeah.
but I went to summer camp with Wade Boggs, so there you go.
No, baseball camp.
It was
Which
summer.
also probably
Yeah,
was
summer
during
camp.
It was summer
right?
camp. It was
Okay.
Ted Williams baseball
So you
camp.
actually
yeah,
went to
so.
two different summer camps.
Yeah.
Like a real summer. Oh, that was probably like.
Camp Kingswood. Let's go back to my other one though.
Okay,
I
so
got some.
that was like a religious camp.
No, it wasn't. It
It
wasn't.
was just
but
put on by the Jewish people.
yeah. Basically, it wasn't, but it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No, it wasn't.
It's okay to go to a religious summer camp.
No, it wasn't. But
okay to
I'm
be
being
Jewish.
I'm being
Yeah,
honest
it's
with
okay
you.
to be Jewish.
It's
We
I'm
don't
being
hate
honest
you.
with you.
I mean, somebody might hate you.
wasn't, but it was.
Okay, yeah.
Catholic people went there. Non-Caucasian
Were
went
you
there.
on a lake?
Yeah.
You were on a
Yeah.
lake. Did they teach you how to like do canoeing?
Canoeing and
yeah.
boating and
s'mores at the campfire and kumbaya?
Yep.
Maybe not kumbaya.
Yep. I dated a girl. My first year.
At summer camp,
my
you dog.
My first year there, I dated a girl. I remember her name. As much as they say,
Did you ever break up? You're still
yeah.
dating.
As
I
much
bet.
as they say, Gons doesn't f you up. This show could be going longer than a lot longer than I thought it was gonna. As
Sorry, I
much
brought
as
it
they
up.
say, Gons will f up your brain. Okay. I remember this girl. This girl had a kidney issue.
And she was 7?
She was like 9. Her
Okay.
name was Anita Yarnetsky.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I need a kidney.
Anita Yarnetsky.
Yarnetsky, okay.
All I remember about
She was
Anita
at
was
the
Anita
camp?
was and Anita. I'm not making fun. Back then I'll make fun of you now. She was kind of a. She looked like. Now that I think about it, you know who she looked like?
Please tell.
Except she had skin.
Yeah, please tell.
No. She had skin tones. But you know who she looked like?
Skin tones?
Yeah.
Multiple?
Yeah. Well, you'll understand why.
Okay.
She had human skin tone. She looked like Kazoo on the Flintstones. You know the great Kazoo?
Oh, the great Kazoo with the big head.
With the green head and the green pointy nose, and she looked like the great Kazoo, but with human skin
Kazoo.
tone.
Well,
Then,
now we know what kind of girls you attract.
no. The next year,
I knew that.
the next year, I met this girl, a nice Jewish girl.
Did you dump that girl before you met the nice Jewish girl?
She was going through some sort of issue. I couldn't deal
She
with
was 9.
it. The next year, I met a girl.
Okay.
This girl was fabulous. Her name was Adrienne Goldberg.
Okay.
Hey, we have something going on behind you.
We're having a stroke. It's fine. Don't worry about that. It's fine.
There's nothing to see here, folks.
It's fine. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain here.
Adrienne Goldberg.
Okay.
From,
good Jewish girl.
From Medfield, Massachusetts.
Oh yeah, and you loved that one.
I remember. It's weird the things I remember.
Did you kiss her?
Oh yeah,
Did
yeah,
you hold her hand?
I remember going to meet her one day.
Her cooties.
Okay, I remember going to meet her, and I was wearing and I felt like
striped tube
no,
socks
no,
pulled
no,
up to
no,
your
no, no,
knees?
no. Come on,
you're
be
older than
legit.
that.
I
Leisure
felt
suit.
like now that I think back at it, I would have been in that time. The staying alive. I was wearing a black,
The disco.
it was nylon, but it was like silk nylon. Sure, I remember.
Well, it's summertime, of course.
Okay, it was summertime, and I'm in a black nylon long sleeve shirt.
Oh, long sleeve. I was thinking it was a.
My
like
hair,
this thing.
my hair was parted down the middle and feathered back. I remember that. I'm wearing a pair of black Levi corduroys.
Oh, dig it.
Okay.
Yeah.
A pair of, my camera one, okay. I'm wearing a pair of what they used to call, Tom McCann in New England, earth shoes.
Earth
shoes,
shoes.
eventually they turned into, thank you. Eventually earth shoes turned into, a lot of people saw these things, suede shoes that had a sole that was kind of wavy.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No,
I think I do.
Do
I
you
think
do,
I-
right?
I think
Okay.
I do.
The earth shoes though were like almost like a platform shoe, but they're very comfortable. They were meant. But yeah, that was me back
We're
then.
meant to
man.
stand on earth.
Yeah.
Okay, so you went to meet her in your
No,
duds.
no, I'm walking down the street, and I remember it was.
I look hot.
No,
I look
no,
I can see
Yeah,
Scorch
yeah,
doing
okay.
Staying
I'm
alive
dying.
strength.
Here's
right
me.
now.
Here's me. I was walking to my friend Al Slavin. I hope you're watching this because I was walking to your house. I'm walking down the street to Al Slavin's house, and I'm dressed up to the nines, right? And I'm thinking to myself, "You stupid MF, you're freaking burning up." And this chick probably ain't even
Smells
gonna
so
like
good,
you,
probably.
right?
Right.
But yeah, I was just staying alive, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What about you, summer camp?
No,
No?
I lived yacht life. I didn't have to have a
When
summer
you
camp.
live yacht life,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about every day summer.
Mike, summer camp?
Yeah, I went to a Baptist summer camp.
Oh, so what do they have? Bats there?
No, we
no,
had boxed cereal and
What do you say, Baptist? Oh, I thought he said
Not
bat.
bat.
no,
Oh,
I didn't say
Bat-
Baptist.
Oh.
Bap.
Oh, Baptist.
Okay.
You had boxed cereal.
Yeah, I mean it was all squirrel du jour. Whatever they found in the woods is what we got.
Boxed
No,
cereal?
Camp.
Not that
Not
kind
the
of.
Y.
Oh, not that kind of boxed
No,
cereal?
not the Y.
Oh, pardon me. Well, we're gonna get thrown off soon anyway, so.
Yeah.
There
well,
goes
it
Bridget.
wasn't me that got us kicked off. Just I was telling you you're number one. That was totally different.
So we just get together. We're in a new relationship. Hey, so if we have a kid, what are you going to call it? What are we going to call it? Would that blow our relationship for you pretty
Gone.
quickly? Gone?
Gone.
Gone?
Yeah.
What, in your eyes,
These are quite hypothetical.
in your eyes,
questions.
what
He's
would,
not? He's not asking you to
what
have
would
a kid
blow
with
a
him.
relationship for you if somebody said something to you? And
On the first date,
be sincere about it, yeah, because I know, don't be Megan, be sincere about it. Somebody on a first date,
don't be Megan. Okay.
like first date, here's some of the ones I wrote down.
Okay.
First date, you have a great time.
Yeah.
Even if you're joking, you say, ah! So, when are we going to start living together?
Oh,
Right?
people would say that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm happy I don't date.
Bad?
I was like reeling it in. I'm trying to think to not be Megan. We're having a thing and you're on your phone more than you're talking to me. Yeah, I don't
Is
like
that bad?
Yeah, that's bad.
What about, because this is something that maybe it's just because I'm an old guy. And it's the way it is.
Yeah.
Filling social media with just, here's me and my lover,
yeah.
me and my lover here, me and my lover there. And,
No, don't do that.
you know, kids, I even get it. But when you're a
Yeah,
grown up of a certain age, there's nothing
Yeah,
worth, and I love this,
Occasional updates, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the play-by-play of your daily life,
Now,
I don't think so.
Here's one, I've always said this. This bugs me.
Mm-hmm.
What is the point? Is it breaking up material if somebody all of a sudden, the day after they start seeing you, they change their relationship status on Facebook? Why change that anyway?
Some people are really into.
People are into that Facebook relationship status.
Yeah, I think that you're
It's
asking the
not
wrong person
official
because
till
I'm
it's
just
Facebook
not that
Why
person,
would
but-
anybody do It's Complicated?
Well, sometimes it is fucking
No.
complicated.
It's
Okay.
complicated.
But
They're
why
looking
would
for a
anybody
booty
do
call.
that? I don't understand that.
Some people really like that attention. If you might be able to relate to this if you are listening to me right now. If you post things about, oh, woe is me, shucks, darn it.
Hey, you know what?
Then people will give you attention, and that makes you feel better.
You know,
Complicated relationship. Oh, well, what is happening with you and Joey? Right?
you know, there's. I
Not
think.
listening.
No, I am because I think I have a friend on FB or an acquaintance that does something like that.
Are listening.
Yeah.
You are in fact listening. Congratulations, you are listening. Okay.
I have a friend. I'm not gonna say if she's Meghan. I might have.
My vacuum broke, and I'll never have a vacuum again in my life.
I may have shown some of these persons' posts to Meghan.
You didn't have to.
I'm trying to keep you out of it.
Not.
well,
Not a mutual
I blew
friend.
it.
well, never mind now. Me and
Thanks
Meghan.
for the drink, Benjamin.
Me and Meghan have this mutual friend, and it's just like, wow. We don't have to get into what it is. But
I feel like it's
Yes, let's please
significantly.
not.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
think
it doesn't
it's
have to.
significantly better as of the last.
I haven't even seen it because I'm
year.
not on that page anymore, really.
It is significantly.
But everything
yes.
is like, wow, this, that. Well, this part of it is that.
Yeah.
This
My
part
vacuum
of
broke.
this part of it is that. That part of
Yes.
it is that. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And there's just.
That would be a person that has a complicated relationship.
I understand that FB is there for people to be themselves and to vent on it. And sure, that's
if you
cool.
have family that's spread
But,
out or
you know,
friends that
people-
are around.
People that need to vent, somebody passed away. I understand that. That's a good place to vent.
Correct.
You know, that's
Or
okay.
like share where here's an obituary because somebody passed away.
But whoa, whoa,
That's what I'm saying. The
whoa.
There's
Play-by-play?
also the other end of it. My life is perfect. My kids are perfect.
Yeah.
You know, nothing is
Yeah, we
ever
can see through
wrong
that.
while they're
Yeah.
cutting themselves in a closet.
Yeah.
Trying to, yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Pinterest fail where somebody like makes a duck cake and it's beautiful and then you try to make a duck cake and
Nailed
ain't
it.
beautiful? Well, okay, that's the same thing.
What do you think about gifts, getting gifts? Is there a certain time you have to be with somebody before getting gift is not skeezy?
Oh, well, I think it definitely depends on what the gift is.
I was going to say, what constitutes
okay.
a
Yeah,
gift?
yeah. The gift, if you're like, okay, we've been on 3 dates and
If you buy, a
here's
ring on 3
here's
dates.
a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's a little skeezy. But if it's, oh, we've been on 3 dates and you have conveniently mentioned about how much you
Correct. Like
love,
something.
Yeah, love a fork that only has 3 tongs. Hey, I found you this fork that has 3 tongs instead of 4. Okay. Whoa, you're totally getting in the sack tonight.
You meet somebody, it's 2025, you
It
start
is.
texting them.
Uh-huh.
All of a sudden, you're texting back and forth.
Yeah.
Not an unsolicited.
Then all of a sudden,
P.
no answer back.
Oh, ghosting?
How do you take that?
Okay, but ghosting, how long is ghosting? Like days? Or we are like on a 2-hour
Just,
ghost?
I mean,
Because it might just be a big
even
poop.
if even if you're talking to somebody, like you're having it for an hour and a half long, you're
Yes.
going back and forth and back and forth,
Sure.
and all of a sudden
Drop off.
you drop,
Okay.
you text back. So okay, here's my reply to that.
Are
Then
we still on date 1 here?
date 1, date 2, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I have to poop. I'm not going to say, be
Gotta
right
take-
back in an
gotta take a
hour and
dump.
10 because I got to go drop the kids at the pool.
Right?
I
Look
mean,
at Megan.
So they're
Yeah.
posting in a shorter term. Okay, if it were like 2 days in, yeah, that's not poop anymore.
Now the one
You're
thing
10
that,
years into a marriage.
Yeah, well,
the one thing that I
That's
saw,
not poop.
the one thing that I saw that I put down here is that this is bad. I think up until probably a year being with somebody.
Okay.
And that is planning a holiday together.
is bad?
Yeah.
Oh, like you shouldn't plan
You shouldn't,
until a year.
like,
or
if you're
close.
dating somebody for, you're heading towards a year, then that's the year you plan Christmas,
Got
you
it.
plan spending
Sure.
Thanksgiving with them. But you meet somebody in October, and they're like, hey, come to my family for Thanksgiving. That's
Yeah.
kind of a weird thing to me.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I would also say I would just be like, hey, we're having because like Thanksgiving and stuff is not like this big sacred. Even Christmas, a holiday at our house.
But holidays to me are always sacred family.
No,
See, and
not
I-
growing up.
yeah.
I would have friends in and out on Christmas morning.
And I come from a family where, like, my parents are, my mom especially is, the more the merrier, and my table is open to anyone,
Yes.
especially if you don't
That's
have
the
a
way I
place
was
to
brought up
be,
as well.
you come here. So if I were to bring some stray misfit, that wouldn't even be a blink the eye, whether I'm dating or not. It would just be, oh, come, have a bun.
You did that with me one year.
I've done that with you a couple of years, yeah.
Hey,
See,
Ray,
stray
do you know how to
misfit.
do stuff back there? Can you hit the subscribe button?
Yes, he does.
Check it out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Look at Raiden, he's hired.
God almighty,
Shit.
now it costs more money, son of a bee. Subscribe
Good
to
for
the
you,
channel
Raiden.
because you're going to need it when we're on the road soon because we have a lot of cool stuff going on.
Next Friday's show, I want to present DVL1.
Oh, okay. And by the way, I'm going to go back because that's what I do. Did I mention what the dive drive at the dive
Yeah,
drive?
you did.
But did I mention what it is? I don't think I did.
I believe you said, but go ahead.
Okay. The
It's Scorch's
dive drive
PFG-TV.
5.
Double
The
plug.
dive drive 5. Yeah, the dive drive 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Easy
I
for you to say.
I started talking about reviews and how we're not doing reviews.
And you got squirreled.
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 So
Squirreled.
probably a couple of times a day, we're going to feature 5 of the bars that we go to.
Right.
Not going to review them.
Just where we stopped that
Or
day.
not say this is my favorite.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, this bar is Brick House in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Here's their downstairs
Pick
room.
out of the hat.
They do a TV show there. Here's their other room. They do the Decadent Cabaret there. Here, they have a bar up here. Brick House Cafe in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Visit them. Thank you for being a dive bar locator family member. That's it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we're gonna
you're
do
not
that.
good, you're not bad. If you're
Yep.
in the area, check them out.
Yep.
Sure.
And so we'll do that for every place.
Pique someone's interest.
Yep. So it's nothing more than that. So
Got it.
those are some of the things you do. What about fantasies? Girls' fantasies. Megan's fantasies.
Wow, that was a. Hold on. Skirt,
Whoa.
skirt. We just changed gears fast.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Are we ready? I was just speaking with some audience members about fantasies earlier. and
Okay, good.
Are we ready for this?
Yeah, tell me about some fantasies.
I don't think I want to.
Bum, 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 bum. Life is just a fantasy.
I'm here to fix the washer. I don't have a washer. Bow chicka bow. No? Okay.
I've got
no,
a different.
I don't think I'm ready for
I've
this.
got a different kind of screw.
I think we need a little lead up to this before you just say, "Tell me what
Yeah,
your
that was
fantasy."
dry.
Yeah,
Okay.
That was dry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
Something,
even- not
anything,
even.
anything.
Okay, so
what
I-
kind of fantasies are we talking
I was
about?
reading this thing about lots of different fantasies that a lot of women have.
Okay, oh, so we're talking about like
Women's fantasies.
fantasies.
Yeah, and I want to talk to you about that because you are a woman.
Okay, yeah, here it's going. Yes.
By the way, who's getting us drinks this round? Anybody?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay, would you?
Mike, put your headset on. Go.
I'm ready for
Are you
another.
on a chord?
I've only had one you guys tonight, so shut the hell up.
We're looking for a Godfather.
Yeah, Godfather and whatever else. Megan, what you drinking?
Vodka cranberry.
Vodka
please.
cranberry. What do you guys have over
You
there?
guys got?
Okay, what do you guys have? You guys good? Okay.
Raiden,
Okay,
what you
thanks.
drinking? Because after the show, you might need a stiff one.
Fantasies.
Okay, fantasies.
Okay.
Tell me. I don't think you want to know this because I might be a.
What have
Dirty
you?
dog.
What do you fantasize about?
I don't want to say that out loud.
Okay, that's probably fair.
I mean, really,
okay,
though.
Okay, put it this way.
Okay.
Has Megan ever fantasized about a male best friend?
Do I have to answer that?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, I fantasize about a female best friend.
Okay.
So that's fair. A professor or a teacher?
Yes.
Miss Porter at Brown Institute in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, when I was a young fellow, and I was going to broadcasting school.
Oh, you weren't a young fellow. You were an adult.
Oh my God! Ah.
Oh, okay. I'm not saying names. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
I don't mind
Sure.
that.
Okay.
She,
Yep.
she could be. I was 20. She was 46, so she's probably passed away right now.
Cougar.
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, keep going.
Have you ever fantasized? I'm trying to think if I have. I don't think I have because all mine have been guys. Have you ever fantasized about a boss?
A boss. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of business? Don't tell us what if you told us the kind of business? Wow, you're a coward.
I've only had like 4 jobs my whole life because I'm a lifer. I'm not like a 3 week and out person. So if I say the business,
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
there's not a lot to eliminate.
Now, does this really happen? Do women fantasize about their gynecologist?
No.
That's kind of
But
weird.
I will say, however, the person I'm currently seeing, I actually had a doctor's appointment today, and everything was all set up to do a PAP, and I was like, I feel like I just did this, but also, I mean, this could be like it was 10 years ago, but it stays real fresh in your mind because it's not a wonderful experience. And she's like, oh, well, let me just look. And she goes, oh, yeah, you did this last year. You don't have to do this for 5 more years. She had told me last year when I did, she goes, okay, I was like, I don't like this. It's horrible. And
Good luck.
I have
Yeah, I know. I can tell.
Things are, it's difficult. Pap smears are difficult. And she's like, oh, it's fine. So she told me before, the insertion, she says, you will never.
Oh, what did I miss? We're talking about insertion.
Yes, she says you will never have a pap like I give a pap, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I've had a lot of them. I'm pretty old, so lay it on me, girlfriend. She was, bing bang boom, nothing, no cramping, no. They usually, there's like a brush with a 3-pronged yikes on it. This trident that goes in and it's scratching. It was. As far as a pap goes,
That's good.
It was wonderful. So I maybe have a crush on her after that because, hey, girl, what up? No spotting, no nothing. I'm like, hell, correct. No spotting. It was good. So maybe I do have a gynecologist thing after all. Yeah.
Doctor or dentist? Let me, before you even answer that, here's me laying in a hospital bed with my kidney issue a couple of years ago.
Yes.
And my bottoms were off. And all these lady doctors were coming in.
My bottoms were off.
And they were like touching me everywhere. And like, Scorch, love listening to you. La, la. It was just like, oh.
I like your weenie.
No, they didn't say, come on, they didn't say that. What do you mean they can't? They can say that.
To
they
you.
can certainly say that.
Okay, so anyway, you had your bottoms off and everybody's looking.
But yep, so I don't mind. I can see like a doctor like having a crush on a doctor or a nurse. Yeah. Gynecologist is kind of a urologist. Yeah, you ain't gonna have a crush on a urologist.
But you're also not spending a significant period of time with those people.
Marsha Brady had a crush on her dentist, doctor dentist. Would you have a crush on a dentist?
I do have a crush on my dentist, actually. Yeah, she is the most...
It's another she.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how I roll. She is the most beautiful person I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Fact. My husband goes to the same dentist, and he's like, she is a cute little whippersnapper. Fuck yeah, she is. So,
Scorch is going to go to the dentist.
Yeah, hell, Scorch is going to go to the dentist now. I'll give you her number. She's adorable.
Do females fantasize about guys wearing Crocs? 17%.
Chirp, chirp.
17%. No.
Camera
17%. Female best friend. Now, have you ever fantasized about a female best friend?
Oh, wait. Don't answer that because I know the answer, but we won't go there.
You see this look?
Oh, yes, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we drove by her house today.
Oh, yeah, you might have.
A few
think so.
times.
And I know for Meghan this is a fact because here I am.
Oh.
Go to camera 1, please.
Camera 1.
Okay.
Someone significantly older.
Oh, good God.
Brown
You
chicken,
fucking
brown
wish.
cow.
You
All right, back
Thank
to
you.
2 now, Raiden.
However, to answer your question,
Yeah?
absolutely. But
Okay.
not you dirtball.
Wow.
Ugh.
Yikes.
How about,
It's Mike.
and
Oh.
I know that he's now has a new position behind the board,
Raiden, yeah.
but someone inappropriately younger.
Well, what's
Explain.
inappropriate?
Yeah, what's inappropriate?
Yeah,
It
under
depends on the
18,
age.
yeah.
If you're 18 and your girlfriend's 13 years younger than you, yeah, there's a problem. But
Yeah.
when you're 45 and your girlfriend is 13 years older.
Or, I mean, even like if you're 20 and your girlfriend's 17, you're still basically
18
the
and
same.
above, you're fair game.
Yeah.
Is there a yuck point between, okay, legal, everything's legal, we're not being
Yes,
dirtbags,
right, yeah, yeah.
okay? I want everything. Is there a yuck point between age 18 and whatever? Is there too old to date? Is there?
No, I mean, love.
I think that what your intentions are is a huge part of that, but
Right.
no,
if
I mean,
you're
it's-
intending to go into a relationship or just bang an 18-year-old,
Yeah,
two
right.
different
Yeah,
things.
if you are like, oh, you are a child and you don't know any better, I think I will do this. Ick. That is a yuck point. But if it's, hey, we have a great connection and we are
Right.
both adult people making choices, well,
Kelly was 13 years younger than me, so
yeah, yeah.
And Mike was 25 at the time.
Mike was 45.
Do the math.
That was the limit.
Yeah. Cover up your phone's ears so they don't hear that weirdness. Ugh. He also lived in the prison for 10 years, but you know.
It's interesting. You
whatever.
know, I used to know somebody that was proud to be in prison. Have you ever known anybody proud to be in prison?
I know someone that you know that was proud to be in prison. They got the best
Visiting
Cheetos.
home. Visiting home.
Apparently, the prison, when you go to the vending machine, they have spicy Cheetos in that machine that tastes different than the ones you get from the store.
Okay, now here's something else I was reading about. Do or does, if you're at a grocery store with your kids,
Yes.
and they start
Are we
whining,
still talking about things that turn me on?
no,
'Cause We're
you're
losing me.
They start whining away.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, does giving them a candy bar or a piece of gum shut them up instantly, or does buying them what they want? Okay, does
No,
buying
no,
them?
no.
I want this cereal. I want these
No.
cookies.
Oh,
No, there's
I
a
have
fine
input
line
on
there.
that. I have input on that.
There's a fine line there because
Okay.
you aren't buying something when they're throwing a fit because that is reinforcing that behavior.
Correct. And then
But-
they will just get bigger and
Yep,
bigger demands as
and
they get
every
older.
time you go, that's what you're going to experience. Not okay. But if there is, I'm all about bribing a child. If you shut your pie hole, you little
Okay.
fucker, so I don't have to punch you in the
Whoa,
core.
reel it in.
Yeah. Then I will get you Frosted Flakes. All right.
Well, I
Great.
love some
Love
good
to get
Frosted
you some
Flakes.
Frosted Flakes this time, kiddo. Just kidding. I don't actually kick my children.
How about this is things you can't argue with. Okay, this is the show things you can't argue with.
Raiden's haircut.
Raiden's hair. Give it up for Raiden's haircut. It's
yeah,
freaking
yeah.
We're
amazing.
not arguing that. Looking good, kid. Looking good.
Gatorade is a drink mostly for either athletes or hungover people.
Sure.
Will you buy that?
Yes.
Mike,
Mostly? Sure.
you know, does any non-athlete or do any non-athletes drink a Gatorade? Does any?
Well,
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't drink the G one. I drink another one all the time.
Yeah, you drink, what is it, Powerade?
Powerade
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah. And they stopped making, what is the one that they,
Nope, that was another brand, but it was a coconut pineapple.
Oh,
It was
wow.
very
That's
good.
aggressive. Don't you think, though, that Gatorade is probably a good choice alternative for, like, soda
Not in-
pop
not
in
or
this
like
country.
a fruit drink that's
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
sugar?
In this country.
yeah,
Not in this country.
sugar's
Look it up.
nasty.
I mean, legit.
Yeah.
Look up Gatorade in other countries compared to this one.
Things you can't argue with. Listen to this one, and this is true. If you run into an a-hole first thing in the morning, it seems like you run into a-holes all day.
They put you
long.
in that.
It's a
Frame of
mindset.
mind.
I don't think that you're necessarily running into a-holes. It's now you're in the mindset
You're looking
that,
for it. You're looking
fuck
to
this day.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Someone
Yeah.
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 F around and find out.
Yep.
How about the alarm goes off first thing in the morning? Almost all of us go back to sleep for a 5 or 10 minute nap.
Absolutely not.
Negative.
Nope.
Feet on the floor,
Absolutely
ass
not.
out of bed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you know how much I hate when the alarm goes off 15 times?
Any
that bad? Yeah.
repetitive is a trigger for me.
And this is one, I have to admit, I read this, okay? I read this, things you can't argue with.
Wait. Are you a multiple alarm person?
No, I'm up.
You're
I'm
up.
up. I'm
Okay,
up.
yeah.
I'm up too early. It sucks, you know.
Yep, I don't
This
like
is
it.
something that is so true. When you're a kid and your grandparents slip you some money, it looks like a drug dealer dealing,
The quarter.
doesn't it? Because they always do. Your grandparents, Don't let mommy
Yeah,
see
don't
this.
tell your
Don't let
mom.
mommy, daddy know, but go buy a gumball. Go buy an ice cream cone. Right?
Which, who's gonna drive your ass to do that?
And it looks like
Thanks,
it
Graham.
looks like a drug deal.
Yeah.
I remember my grandparents used to, give me. They used to go for ice cream all the time. My
Yeah.
grandma,
Yeah.
my grandmother, who I loved. No offense, I loved my mom's mom more than I loved my dad's mom. Did you love one grandmother more than the other?
Yes.
Does that happen? Is that like?
It does.
Okay, my grandmother, my mom's mom.
It's whoever gives you the most.
My mom.
As a
No,
kid.
certainly not this one. Not in this case. My mom's mom.
But also
was
maybe treats you like not a baby.
just fun.
Yeah.
My mom's mom was the one that took me to Jordan Marsh in downtown Boston, and I told her to pull out her teeth.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that was at
Yeah.
the Thanksgiving table with my grandfather.
Stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, the whole tooth.
Pull out your
the
teeth and
thing.
the Santa Claus beard. So, but my grandmother, I loved her. She cooked pasta one day for almost 4 hours.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
It was
remember
like,
that.
oh my God.
Yeah.
That
Pants
sounds
wrecked.
good.
Yeah.
But my grandmother also, and grandparents are cool. Grandparents say stuff like, she looked at me one day and she says, "You don't smoke dope, do you?" Just like that.
God forbid.
Just like that, you don't smoke dope. But she was great. My grandmother was huge. My grandmother had size 18 shoes.
Oh yeah, my dad has. What I don't know.
Chirp, chirp,
Sorry,
never mind.
Yeah, can't.
Go ahead, what do you got?
Can I just tell you this? So
Yes.
okay. So forgive me with the story. I've got a trans nephew that was born female. So in this story, I'm going to refer to her because she
Sure.
was a girl at that point. So my mom is that grandparent because she had taken my niece to run around town, right? And had said, before they left, had asked my sister, is it okay if we take her to go and have lunch someplace? And so my sister said, yes, but she's very health nut crazy, right? You have to make sure it's from this and that and that. You can't do this, you can't do that. It has to be something that's a wholesome meal. So they're doing this running around, and my mom had asked her, where would you like to have lunch? And she said, McDonald's. And so my mom's like, I don't know about that because I don't think your mom's gonna like it. And very smart kid, right? So she had said, it's fine, let's go. So my mom's like, all right, we're doing this. So they went, and my mom, who was like, my nephew, she was feeding pixie sticks in a bowl with a spoon when he'd go pee on the potty. I mean, like, she legit doesn't care. So they go to
killer.
McDonald's, and she had said, I'm gonna have an ice cream cone. And my mom's thinking, you know what, for lunch, I'm giving this kid an ice cream cone because chances are she's probably never had one ever in her life. So they get this ice cream cone, and yeah, sure enough, this is the best thing ever. Just sat there silent, licking that ice cream cone, ate it all the way down to nothing. So they get back in the car, and my mom says, okay, we're gonna have to kind of, now mind you, at that time, I'm thinking, not even in school, probably 4 years old. My mom said, we gotta have a plan here. And so she said, I got it. My mom's like, oh, I'm gonna be in trouble. They get back to the house, and I shit you not, that little kid said, my sister had said, what did you have for lunch? And she says, we stopped at McDonald's, which I know you'll be mad, but I had chicken nuggets and french fries, but I only ate 3 french fries, and there was apple slices with it, and I had a white milk. And my mom, the whole time, just knowing there was only an ice cream cone for lunch, sat there going, all right, so we got a connection.
Oh my God, that is the best
So
thing.
yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just.
So grandmas
Yeah,
do that.
yeah,
Grandparents
grandma's got
It's funny though, because grandmas do that. Grandpas don't though.
Yeah, my
Your
dad
dad
was
probably-
along for that ride.
Yeah,
and
I could see that.
I think it's different because they're maybe a little less vocal about that.
I can
right?
see that. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see that.
yeah.
Hey, you know what? We've got one more order of business. Dude, this show's flying by. Holy crap. Effed up facts. Finding money.
Yes.
The number one thing that puts us into a better mood.
Yeah.
I know
Putting
someone.
on a
Negative.
jacket.
I know someone that
Negative.
found $50 the
I
other
found
day though.
$50 in the Ram the other day.
And it didn't put you in a better mood?
Oh no, it surely did.
Totally,
It went into
yeah.
the emergency weed fund.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Yep.
When I was a kid in elementary school, we were cleaning up the side of the highway, and I found $5. Everybody in my class wanted to beat me up over that $5, but I will, for the rest of my life, I was like, clean
Maybe-
up trash,
maybe-
y'all.
What is the most expensive thing you ever found?
Oh.
This is a good one.
Yeah. Most expensive thing I've ever found.
I don't know.
Let's hear from Ms.
Well-
Curtis, because apparently.
well, first, let
no,
me-
Mr.
Have you
Curtis
found anything
found
expensive?
Ms. Curtis.
Yeah, no
He
kidding.
found Ms. Curtis.
he
the
found
most
Mr.
expensive.
What about you?
Well, first of all, money. One day, this goes to show the kosherness of me. One day, I was walking. You people from Hull, Massachusetts will understand this. I was walking over to Chili's house.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Same
And,
place in your.
the next street over. No, yeah, same guy.
Yeah, same suit, different. Yeah.
No, that was Alan Sleep. I was walking, and I happened to look down in the mud, and I saw a $50 bill in the mud.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is the first thing I did? Boosh! Went to go see Jeff Miller, was his name. I don't think he's even alive anymore.
Drug dealer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeff Miller
I
was.
just had a guess. Didn't
Jeff,
really know.
Jeff Miller was an herb guy. He was an herbalist. And I went to visit Jeff with that money. I was like, wahoo! Because that was the first time I was able to buy a bag of my own.
You and I have talked about this. As a child, I used to clean. Well, 14.
Yeah,
First
sure.
available
Big
job.
child. Yeah.
I lived in a tourist town. I used to clean the beach in the summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cigarette packs, money all the time.
Yeah.
Diamond ring one time.
Shut up.
And what did Mike do at 14 years old?
Hawked it.
I did to someone for $100. And
Yeah.
what did Mike do?
Went to the drug dealer.
Went
with
to the
his,
herbalist.
Went to the
Yeah,
$100 drug
I can be
dealer.
honest. I don't, and if Kathy wants to come up, I don't want her to scream it out over the audience, but I would love to. If you said that she's got something that would.
No. It was Benjamin's.
Oh, excuse me.
The most expensive thing he's found
Yeah,
is Kathy.
I've never found. Oh, I've never found anything really. I don't
You
think
never
I've.
found a Kathy.
I've
is
never
what
found
happened to you.
anything really. Anything,
Yeah,
especially.
I don't know that I really ever found anything either. I mean, I found that $5, and that was pretty fucking
that's
cool.
what. Sorry.
Well, I mean, I was 8, so yeah, $5.
Young people more likely to wear sunscreen than older people.
I'm gonna
Negative.
start wearing sunscreen.
Are you really?
Negative.
Not me.
I am ginger from birth.
Yeah. I am not.
I suffered
But that's only.
Bad burns.
bad burns
yeah.
because I was fat.
Do you wear sunscreen?
I do now.
Yeah.
I
right.
think this though is because they shove it down people's throats.
Yeah, not
You know,
me.
when I was a kid, we'd go to the beach. We all put on
Sure.
slathering and crap.
Yeah, and you're white.
Yeah,
You put it on so
yeah,
it stays on your skin white.
you know, and nothing ever happened.
Well, I will tell you, this is, well, now we're March in Wisconsin, but I've been working outside every single day.
Yeah, I don't.
And I have
envy
lines
you.
from my sunglasses,
Yeah.
and this is March. So I'm actually going to start wearing sunscreen so that I
Please
don't
do
look
because
like a
skin
catcher's
cancer
mitt.
is some serious stuff that Kelly's going
Yeah.
through. Some
Yeah.
stuff right now.
And I don't want to look like a boot. So, you know.
Oh God,
just-
yeah.
I'm just going to put that on.
18% of women have gotten a credit card behind their spouse's back.
Really?
That low?
Why?
That low?
Oh, you haven't? No?
No. Man,
I
I
would've
make
thought it
him
would've
get
been
that
more.
for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, and pay that bill off.
Is he, do you have,
I wish.
oh no? Does he have you?
No, absolutely not. No.
Ain't no DW happening or
No,
PW.
This one is not a tameable source.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, no, you
okay.
can't tame this one.
How about this? 25% of people say they are very likely to pay somebody to assemble furniture as opposed to do it themselves.
No way.
No, not assemble furniture, but I
way.
strongly agree that
Oh, go ahead.
everybody has their place in life.
I want
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I want to go on the record as saying this right now.
You would pay somebody to
we're gonna no.
assemble the
We're gonna stop.
furniture.
We're gonna pretty much. We're almost done with the show, but I want to go on the record as saying a couple of things. Okay, I'll give you one more effed up fact.
Okay.
Although they can save you money, fewer and fewer people use coupons every single year.
Oh, sure.
I can see that.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll shut up.
You use coupons still?
Before the Scorch them? Yeah.
You use coupons really? I can see you.
What about this made you stop coupons? I feel like you should be like having a
No,
binder
because
with
it
coupons
was
in
something we did as a family.
Oh,
We
well,
would go
yeah.
DG and every
Sure.
Saturday, and
Yeah, yeah.
then we would donate all the like laundry detergent and stuff we bought. Not
Yeah.
all of it. We kept some, but we
Yeah.
would donate it.
Well, that's nice.
That is nice.
Listen to this guy.
Yeah.
He's not a total dick.
Huh. How'd you find a catch like this? Oh, my. Okay.
You know, he's not mine. Yet.
April
We just
1.
had this discussion prior to the show.
At this point,
Scorch and I know who we are to each other.
there's no question in my mind. At this point, every place we go, people look at me and Mike go, "Hey, look at those two guys. I wonder which
look
one's
at the two
I
old
wonder why they're not
Koreans."
wearing rings. I wonder which one's the he, which one's the she."
He's the dominant.
Yeah, you know, but you know that's what they're saying. And you know,
Tops on this.
and I always walk behind Mike because I want people to think that he's subservient.
You're subservient.
Yeah, I feel like he's dragging you along on the leash. Okay, we know who the bottom is. Got it.
Okay,
Check.
and I have no idea where I was going to go with the rest of the show. So, what were we talking about before everything else?
Effed up facts.
Yes.
No, we're done with effed up
Okay,
facts.
we're done with that.
Okay, here's what's going on. We've got a few more weeks left of Scorch's PFG-TV in this
And-
manner.
Dang it, we're gonna be here every week.
Okay. Somehow the show ended up just about on time, which is amazing.
We're fine.
Because Lord only knows what we've been talking about.
Doesn't matter, right?
Be on the lookup, Raiden, divebarlocator.com, please.
Raiden.
Going out to party, divebarlocator.com. Remember, don't drink and drive.
Oh, there's like an echo in here.
Okay, so remember that, divebarlocator.com. Rate and subscribe if you would. Okay, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to divebarlocator.com. Get the app for that as well. We're going to have more about that next week. Next week on the show, wait to see what's coming up. As a matter of fact,
No, they
sorry.
can hear you loud and clear.
Um,
We're gonna put it right up to the hole.
Oh, wait a second. I got
Oh,
told.
can you hear me?
No, look, check this out. I forgot all about this.
Oh.
Do not mention me for next week's show, or I won't come on.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. What about? Oh, maybe this is the same thing.
Oh, yeah. So next week we can't mention it, but next week you're definitely going to want to tune in because there's going to be something happening right here on the show.
I don't
It
even
could
know
be
about
just
this.
us. I could be lying to you. You never know. I could be saying next week about this very same time. Give it up for Raiden.
No, wait.
Raiden behind the board
Right
today.
behind the boards. We love that. However, what about the guy that talked about you in the interview?
Oh yeah,
talk
you
about
said
that
you were
too?
going to mention someone that
Yeah, some
talked about
Paul,
he was on PFG-TV.
John, Joe. You used to work with him, and then he worked with
We
the
talked
other
about it
person,
in the
and we
beginning
talked
of the
about this.
show.
And
Oh,
he did it.
Josh.
Josh.
Yeah, we'll talk about Josh next week too.
Oh, well, there you go. Just like that.
He's a comedian. He's a
Sorry,
comedian.
Josh. We're definitely
It's not who
talking
it's not who I
about
thought it was. He's a comedian. He's a comedian from New England. Josh, thank you. Josh Gondelman, thank you for
Oh,
checking
yeah,
out.
that's
Gondelman.
a Gondelman. Yeah.
Just another
up for
kosher
Josh.
kid. That's all. We look at that. Hey, I'm going to give it up again. Give it up A for Raiden.
Yeah, Raiden.
He is
Raiden's haircut.
Raiden's haircut.
Raiden's barber. Hey,
That's fair. That's
barber
fair.
or hairdresser? Give it up for Raiden's hairdresser. Hell yeah.
That's good.
She's a
Yes,
lady.
she's a lady.
Okay, by next week at this point, we're going to be able to have, and we were going to mention it today, but we're not going to just yet. Next week at this time, during this show, we will give you some pictures at least to premiere the brand new DBL1, the Dive Bar Locator Motorhome.
DBL1.
That's what that's
I
the
mean,
license is.
President hit this up.
You're going to see what this is all about. Next week, we're going to give mention to the company that is doing it all because we have
As you should,
we have it
yes.
being professionally wrapped in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yep.
So next week will really be the
Kickoff.
not the end of this, but really be the beginning of divebarlocator.com.
Yeah.
For Mike Snow behind the board.
No, Raiden's behind the board.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Snow's kicking back today.
For Mike Snow,
just
not behind the board.
holding it up. Yep.
For one of my best friends ever in my entire life, and I'm an old man. For my pal Megan, give it up for Megan.
Oh, that's
You're
kind of.
all
Oh,
coming.
what the? Well, we know where we're dropping the body.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, at
The pigs eat everything.
Snowy Creek or whatever
That's
it
right.
is.
Snow Hill.
Nope.
Landing.
Go to the pigs. They eat everything.
To
Thanks
the
for
people
calling
that
me
are
your
still
best friend.
donating stuff online, thank you. To the chat guys and gals, thank you. To my mom, thank you. My mom went to the hospital the other day. She had checkups. Everything's good. She said, once again, it sounds weird to say, but I'm thankful to say my mom says that her doctors tell her she will pass away from natural causes before anything
Being
that's
old.
wrong with her God
That's
bless you.
wonderful.
So here's
she'll
to
live
Bobby.
another 20 years.
I just want, before we close the show, and this goes back to We do not sleep in the same room, just so you know.
Yet.
Not yet.
Yet.
When we hit the home, we really have no choice.
Big room.
Here's
It's
Bobby.
one big room.
Here's Bobby. You know, that man is really nice to you.
She likes your new honey. Oh, this is good. Mommy approves.
Bobby definitely approved.
Yeah, mommy approves.
Bobby
yeah,
likes me better.
So I used to be the best friend, but Bobby
Right.
likes him better.
Oh,
so
no,
now-
you don't even know the conversation between the two of you. It's like,
Oh, we're still fighting.
Yeah, well, as soon as we go off the air and I make sure
we're
the
still
mics,
fighting.
as soon as I make sure the mics are killed,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what Bobby says. So,
We're
Yeah.
going to call Bobby. And
anyway,
see who
for
the favorite
Megan and for
is.
the whole crew, for the Brick House, for Mark, for everybody, I am Snatch. We'll see you next time live right here on Scorch's PFG-TV. Thank you guys. See you next time. Welcome back.